Hi, Gemini. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a Timeless Love reading. This is a twin flame reading. We're going to ask Spirit today about a twin flame connection, what your person's thinking and feeling, where this connection is headed, what the intentions are behind this connection, why we're in this connection, what do we need to learn. So lots of intentions going into this reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This will be a channeled message. I am a psychic medium. I'm a professional love and life coach, and I hope you enjoy this reading and consider hitting that subscribe button. Welcome back to all my Geminis. Thank you for all of your comments and all of your participation always on my channel. So let's get started. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Spirit, I'm here with my Geminis. Could you please share with me any energy that we want to focus on in this reading first? Any energy that you have for us? Courage. They are giving you courage in this connection. Spirit, what do you have for my Gemini? I have passion in this connection. Lots of passion. Okay, you can see these like two circles literally intersecting each other, right? Just beautiful passion for each other. And one more. And I have harmony. I want to be in harmony with my flame. I want to be in harmony with my twin, right? So sometimes we struggle to find that harmony. Sometimes it takes time. We have lessons to learn about each other to find that harmony. So Spirit is saying this is a passionate connection. Maintain that courage to keep going. Maintain that willingness to fight for that connection, something like that. I know a lot of you are going to ask me, this is the Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. And I know people will be asking me what deck this is, so I'll just mention it now. All right, Spirit, what do you have? My Geminis want to know about their twin flame connection. Where is this connection headed? I have the Moon. The Moon, I have an Ace of Pentacles. I have an Ace of Swords. I have an Ace of Cups. Wow, beautiful. So here we have the Sphere, right? We have this literally, you can see he's kind of up on this cliff, and it's like, do I jump? Do I jump in, right? Do I jump in? Do I get going? Look at these aces. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and there's a card hidden underneath here, stuck together. We'll grab that. I have a Death card. So I have a Moon and a Death card. Let's see where I go with that too. I have 3 aces. So this person probably has just come into your connection, coming in now, or I don't know, maybe there's just nothing. It's also this feeling of, even if you've been in a connection with this person for a while, there's always something new to learn about it. There's always a surprise around the corner. There's always a little bit of a sense of mystery with this person. Like, what's going to happen next? I don't know what's around the corner, kind of a mystery. Okay. Now I do have the Death and the Moon card. So part of me feels like I've gone through some changes, some growth with this person already. I feel like I have, I don't know, ask some, it could be a reconciliation for some of you. It could be that this is the second time around, or we have tried a couple of times, second chance. But it's a sense of, we keep putting something to rest. We need to put something behind us. We have fears of the past even coming in, fears of things that were said in the past, things that happened to us in our past. Maybe there's some... One of you has some hidden secrets, what am I hiding? Kind of, that may come out of the woodwork. So there could be some energy there about, there's always something around the corner. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if it's in a good way or in a bad way yet. I mean, it could be a combination of both. Sometimes it's, beautiful surprises, and other times it's like, I just can't believe you put us in this situation again, or I can't believe we're here again. And the reason why we end up with those types of feelings is because we keep learning lessons. We keep having to learn lessons. I'm conflicted about whether I have what it takes to be your partner. So there's a little bit of insecurity in this connection. We must remember that we are gods and goddesses and work to embody that energy. Okay. Almost trusting or believing in ourselves. So if somebody is feeling insecure in this connection, or even insecure in their own personal growth, the other person, I feel like, is constantly trying to pick them up, trying to pull them up, trying to fix them. And then there may be a point where that person is, I can't fix you. I can't help you. You've got to help yourself. Okay. And that's where something, is put to an end. Something is closed out. And then we start again with something new. And it could be a pleasant surprise. It's almost the sense of somebody doing some healing. They feel really great about themselves. They are repairing and rebuilding. And then all of a sudden it's like a crash and burn again. And you say, I can't pick you up again. I can't keep doing this. You've got to learn to pick yourself up. Like the other half has to learn how to heal on their own. You can be there for them, but they've got to figure some things out on their own. We have a past life connections. Memories are surfacing either consciously or subconsciously. So there is a part of us that is saying, I've been here before. We've done this before. We keep going through this over and over again. And you may feel like you're saying to yourself, like, I keep saying the same thing to you and you're not listening, something like that. Because your person hasn't acknowledged the lesson that needs to be learned. They haven't accepted it yet. We are alchemists. We transform fear into love and shadow into light. So it's this constant circle of fear into love and shadow into light, this constant circle that we go around and learn about each other. Now, the number 3 is jumping into me only in the respect that there could be a third party involved for some of you. And maybe that is why I feel that I keep saying the same things to you. I feel like there has been closing out of this connection. Maybe you have had to push this person away for very specific reasons. And then you somehow both heal, you both can't get over each other, and you somehow have found each other again. But there could be a interference. I care about you even when I act like I don't. I'm hiding my true feelings because I feel vulnerable. I hold back. There's that number 3 again. Could be 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 years we've been doing this karmic connection. I do feel like there's a tendency to, I guess, I want what others have is how it's coming into me. So it looks easy for other people. And for whatever reason, you look at your own connection with this person and you ask yourself, like, why is it so hard? Why are we always kind of butting heads? Why is it always a challenge with this particular connection? And I'm not sure the answer. Sometimes twins have a tendency to push each other away. Sometimes they have a tendency to fight, that's a pretty typical twin connection. But they also have intense connection, a intensity to love intensely is what I wanted to say. Our love will manifest through the union of heart and mind. Expanding these areas allows our love to grow. So even when we're having these, you've turned your back on me, right? Like if you look at this, it's the sense of, this person like, are you turning your back on me? Are you shutting me out? You're not telling me what you're thinking. You're not telling me what you're feeling, right? And then it's this sense of we get over that and we reconnect, and then we feel really intense again. We feel very connected. We feel that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to work out. And that is what keeps us going, because when it's good, it's really good. But when it's bad, it's, I don't understand you. I don't understand why you do this to us. I don't understand why this keeps happening to us. And we just have a very difficult time with staying in this loving connection. Growth. I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. Okay. So maybe there's some healing, there's some growth, I'm trying harder. I'm trying to trust. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be there for you, they just said. So maybe this person has had a hard time in the past with putting all of their energy into just one person and being committed to just one person. And maybe that is what is needed in this connection. Like you're either all in or you're not. I see you working to create change. There's the change. I am proud of what you are accomplishing, and I want to work on this mission with you. I want to help you, but I need you to help yourself, right? I need you to take care of some of the things in your life that are preventing you from being there for me. I need you to take better care of yourself. Maybe your person literally struggling with an area of their life, emotional struggles or addictions or something that you can't help them with. They need either professional help or they need other guidance, but they've got to do the work. The number 9 is pretty significant in this reading. It's popped out pretty clearly to me a couple times. I wish I could say what I really feel. Someday I will, but right now I'm afraid to be myself. I want to be everything. It's almost as if I'm holding back, whether it's you that's holding back or them that's holding back, because we've been here before, Spirit says. Now, whether that's in this lifetime or in a past lifetime, we've been here before. Every time I kind of give you my heart and I let go, something happens. And then I realize that I'm right back where I started, something like that. So I am really working really hard at what is best for me, what is best for this connection. So we are both on this. It's almost like we are both on this path of learning, but they're two separate paths. It's like you're over here, here we are. And I need these paths to merge. I need these paths to merge onto one where we're helping and healing each other somehow. We have a lot of shadow work going on, both collectively and individually. Okay. 6 of Swords, there's a transition. We're moving out of, 6 of Swords is we're moving not necessarily away from somebody, but it could be we're just moving out of a difficult situation. Okay. We've said no to something. We've left a circumstance that has been interfering in this connection. We are moving towards something so much better. Okay. So that is what I want you to focus on, is that transition is always, it's because when we get to the other side, it's so much better. So maybe we are transitioning out of this phase of, we have a lot of healing to do. Maybe we're reconnecting. Maybe we've done a lot of the work. Maybe we are finding each other. Oh, 10 of Cups, a divine love, an alignment. This is an ultimate happiness, a blissful relationship. When it's good, it's really good, right? When it's good, it's really good. So Spirit's saying, I just want this connection to not just survive, but thrive. Page of Wands, be energetic, enthusiastic, discover each other again. I really feel like Spirit is saying, I don't want you to struggle. I don't want you to always be wondering, are we going to be okay? We want to move beyond that, and we want to find a place where this twin connection is the best of both worlds. Okay. Our energy collectively makes us stronger. Our energy together makes us whole. And you always say that about people, like, I feel whole with you. I mean, very significantly, twin flames, when they find each other, they do have a sense of being whole. I have divine love because I am in alignment with you. I am in alignment with you, right? That 10 of Cups, happy home, happy life, happy family. We can have it all. We can have it all. We need to continue this journey, Spirit just said. We need to share this love. So let's just see some of the energy that maybe we need to release, messages, anything we need to release, or feelings in between. Where are we headed? What do we have? I need time to process. So I'm working on the shadow side of myself. My main focus right now is my empire. Maybe this person, I had said something is interfering with this connection. Maybe this person is a workaholic. Maybe this person is putting too much effort into their financial life and not into their emotional life. So maybe that's coming between some of you. That could be, one of the problems that we're working through. I'm in a really dark place. I do feel like one of you struggles with, I feel better at times, and then I do have a tendency to revert to these dark places or bad habits, or back to a cycle of something that I was trying to fix and solve. So that could be a recurring cycle. And maybe that's something that we're really trying to push through, because it was the sense of, I can't do it for you. They've got to do the work. I don't want to lose you. Okay. They are trying to figure this out because they do see, when we're together, we're really happy. When it's working, right? It's amazing. It's an intense love. It's a true love. It's a pure love. And I can't deny that these feelings are real. So that, and then at the same time, I don't want to lose you. I don't want to push you away. I don't plan to stay. So there's a little bit of a feeling of, if something doesn't change, that could be you. If they don't change, if things don't get better, if I keep finding myself right back where I started, then I can't do this. And that may be you. As much as I love you, there are some people that you say, I love you so much, but I have to walk away from me. And you may have already done that. You may have already said, I'm sorry I had to push you away, but it's because I had to almost save myself. I wasn't ready to commit. They're not ready to commit. And that sometimes is enough for you to say, well, when you figure it out, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going over here and kind of moving on with my life for a little while. So sometimes that happens where you just get so frustrated with somebody that you just say, I just can't do this right now. I can't do this anymore. But this is still an amazing love, and it's still a journey. So wherever stage you're at, this love is not over. I'm telling you that right now. A life-changing decision is ahead of you both. Maybe it's a make or break moment. Maybe it's we have to decide how to make this work. We have to figure this out. We have to get unstuck from where we are. If things aren't going the way that they should be, we need to be able to move this thing forward, right? Healthy boundaries, healthy relationship, taking care of ourselves health-wise, that could be interfering. We need to have space that's just ours, and it's ours alone, and it's sacred for just us. Secret admirer, if you're not together, they're still admiring you from a distance. Your twin hasn't left you. They're not taking their eye off of you, so to speak. So they may be following you. They may be stalking you, social media stalking. You know, just the sense of, even if we're not together, don't think that I haven't taken my eyes off of you. I'm clearing my energy. I'm cleansing my energy. I needed a break. That happens. Holding back on the true feelings, you know, holding back on, why am I confused? Why are we struggling? Why has this been so difficult? Why is this more difficult with you than with anybody else? Because it is an intense connection. This is a very intense connection. Spirit, can you share with me their true feelings for me? Can you give me hope? Can you tell me your intentions for this connection? I'm listening for you. I don't know how to express my love, so I keep it inside. Yeah, a little bit of a hidden emotion, right? A little bit of a, I'm really struggling right now, and I do feel a little defensive. Either they're pushed you away, or they're playing games on the phone, or they're not communicating as often as they should. And it's all under this kind of umbrella of, I'm trying to quote unquote figure things out. But we figure things out together. And the positive about a twin flame connection is that you're the best of both worlds. And when you put your worlds together, you're incredible as one. Okay. So you can't do it alone. And that is important. You know, like, you've got to communicate things together. You can't fix a relationship without communicating, right? I didn't think I would get caught. So there's some baggage for some of you, not all of you. Okay. Either they've been lying to you. There's lies in the past. You're afraid there's going to be lies in the future. You're afraid that you're going to catch them again doing something. So that could be a hidden fear on somebody's part. My mind is telling me no, but my heart is telling me yes. So I'm not ready to walk away from this connection. My heart is still in this connection. I feel like we're soulmates, twin flame soulmates. Our souls are connected. I do love you. I do love you. I do feel that. You're the best person in my life. You know, sometimes it's a love-hate relationship. It's like, you are the person I want to be with the most, but you're also the person who has caused me the most pain in my life, you know, for some of you. And it's just because the love is so intense. Passion can be both ends of the spectrum, right? It can be amazing love, and it can be very hurtful. Your love has me looking like crazy, you know, like, I don't know, you start to get nuts over somebody. You're obsessing over somebody. It's all you're thinking about. You're just wondering where they're headed. What are they doing next? This connection is trying to find its path. When I had said there's like two different paths and I'm waiting for that intersection, I'm waiting for us to cross paths again. And you could be in a connection with this person, but it's a sense of, I need to reconnect emotionally with this person again too. So just our paths are going to continue to cross. Stay forever. Stay forever. You know, twin flames are connected forever. You and me forever. Stay forever. You and me forever, right? Twin flames, you know, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you push this person away. I don't care if there's been years between the two of you. You still feel connected to that person. You still think about them. They show up in your dreams. They show up in your thoughts because they're thinking about you. Final messages for this twin flame spirit. Where would you like them to head? We've got some healing going on. We've got some admissions that we still love each other. I will say that. Final messages. I have a page of wands. So there's still a lot of passion. I have feelings for you. I have feelings for you, you know, with that page. I'm not going to be afraid to share my feelings. I'm not going to be afraid to be with you. So that is coming into me. A 5 of Wands, the struggles, right? There's my 5 of Wands. Like, how do we stop the struggle? How do we stop the battles? And I have a 3 of Wands. Now, I love that because if we can stop the battles, okay, if we can stop the battles, then it is a sense of we get, you know, we can make it through anything, right? So twin flames go through such an amazing journey, you know, the only person who understands your journey are the two of you. So, but you survive somehow. You get through these battles. You somehow keep finding yourselves back together. You find your way to each other always. So there is a sense of foreverness. Even when you're not together, there's a sense of foreverness. And then that 3 of Wands tells me that, like, I'm hopeful for my future. I'm just thinking ahead, you know, that we both have some growth to do. We both have some healing to do. We're both learning how to love each other more. We both keep trying, Spirit says. So as long as you're both trying to keep this connection and to keep this love and this flame going, I think that you have a shot. I think you have a shot at happiness. I think you have a shot at forever. So let's ask Spirit for whatever stage you're in right now, just for help, okay? Just for continuing giving you some guidance, whether it's spirit messages from myself or other readers, inner knowing, a sense of self, they just said, a sense of belief in myself, trusting my intuition. So I will ask Spirit to bring you all of those things, you know, on a continual basis as you work with your twin flame, okay, to create a life that is happy and wonderful and fulfilled. And that's what we want for you. So I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com, and I will put that link in the description below.